Did you see Diego Maradona acting like a prick last night?
Yeah, I did.
He's Billy Big Time, doesn't he, God?
He does think he's Billy Big Time. How are you today? It's nice to see you. Yeah, he did. He made a bit of a prat of himself, didn't he?
I bet he couldn't believe his luck when those Argentinians got through to the next round of the World Cup. They have played shite, and Nigeria should have gone through, really.
I think it'd have been better if Nigeria had gone through. Yeah, you're right. They didn't play right well, did they?
Like the time he did the hand of God thing. His cheating actions put you lot out of the World Cup and sent you all home crying like the sulky bastard.
Hey, Retro!
Get stuffed, you know, knobhead.
Nice to see you.
And what about when those dirty RGs tried to take the Falkland Islands off you Brit wankers, and then they fried that Simon Weston bloke, and I think they wiped their asses with their hands.
Yeah, they did try to fry Simon Weston, but I don't think they wiped their asses with their hands, really. I think you're just talking nonsense.
But at least England are playing really well.
Yeah.
So at least the future is looking good for English football.
It is looking good. We're looking very good. We look sharp, and with all these young new players coming in, I think everybody's fighting hard to perform, which is a bit different, isn't it?
You lot are still shit compared to Argentina, though. You lot are even shite compared to Italy, and they didn't even get to the World Cup.
Oh, did you mean didn't then? Yeah, Italy didn't get to the World Cup, and they are a good team, but we're in World Cup, so we're quite happy to be here, aren't we?
A good game against Tunisia and a good game against Panama, and you wankers think that you can actually play.
You're a gobshite. You know what? You're a complete gobshite.
Good luck against Belgium, you dumb tosser.
Well, let's see what we do against Belgium, knobhead.
England are shit, 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 England.
Fuck off now!
Get him a doctor! Ah! Shut down! Don't let him pound him all! What did the body ball? What time? Ouija boards! Lolly lolly la la! Hey! Lolly lolly la! All right, mate. Calm down.
Doing good, mate. You fucking wanker. Get off him, you knobhead. Knobhead. Fair enough, innit? Yeah. One of them with beatings, yeah, yeah. Prophet Muhammad said, don't beat her in the face, do not make her ugly. That's fair enough, innit? You don't want to beat her too hard that she's got ugly. Yeah, you'll have an ugly wife then, wouldn't you? Husband beats his wife, he must not beat her in the face. Not allowed to beat off in her face. You went, hang on. Yeah. Not more than 10 beatings. He's not allowed to break her bones. That's nuts. Yeah, you can't be breaking her bones. That'd be horrible. Come on, you can't break her bones. You must beat her from the chest level. He's a nice guy, isn't he? He's just looking after her. Yeah. The rules to beatings. You've got to have rules, haven't you? Good on them. Yeah. Cool, good idea. Good idea. Go on, let her have one. Go on. Punch your lights out. You madden.
Singing was not great, girls.
Who are you?
Yeah, let her have it. Ooh, have it in your nuts, mate. Have it. Lost your shit a little bit, mate?
Of people have gathered at this Brooklyn College auditorium, many hoping for a miracle.
Yeah.
After simply twisting this woman's neck, she says her pain is gone.
Yeah, Angelula!
And this young mother brought her daughter, hoping Jenkins could cure her crooked feet.
More likely to do something else to her daughter.
And it's
Angelula!
Jenkins says he healed a growth in her abdomen that she didn't even know she had. I touch you in the name of Jesus, my glory.
He touches a lot of people.
A short time later,
Excuse me, like you said, something that I couldn't see within me.
Yeah.
she's so impressed that when Jenkins asks for donations, some give as much as $1,000.
Yay! Amen! Cheese business.
He failed and went bankrupt.
Oh, that's not good.
Hey, sir,
Me?
quit you talking over here. Hey! Quit you talking.
Please.
I'm talking to you, sir.
Say please.
Thank you. God bless you. I preach.
Okay. Carry on.
You went into cheese business. He failed. He
Cheese
went
business. Bankrupt. Poor lad.
bankrupt. You're probably the guy who needs to be at the altar.
You.
Oh, God, you're not in high whip.
I don't care. God don't care. Don't open anything of God. I'm busy. Carry on, mate.
I hope that you're going to be a preacher.
Oh, right. Drop it.
You'll reap what you sow. Still up. Amen.
Amen.
I got another hour yet.
Oh.
Seems like these kids are just regurgitating Bible verses. I want to know if you really
What's wrong
understand
with that?
what it is that you are preaching.
All right, little kid.
You're not unlike
Oh, it's
this
over.
students at
I know,
any
could you
student
give me-
in school.
Could you maybe give me a Bible verse?
Oh, that doesn't mean
Interpret it or something?
Yeah, could you
Do some Bible
preach for us
stuff.
and let us and then tell us what it is you mean?
Go for it.
Could you, Duffy? Could you? In your own words.
Go on, little dude.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Cool.
Well, there's a verse. There's a verse. You want to put?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, stand up right where you are if you want to. Go
Go
ahead.
on, little man. You tell
If
him.
you want to. If you don't
The
want to, you
audience
don't.
shouldn't be able to intimidate you. If you want to do it, it's up to you.
Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me
Fucking hell, mate.
and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also
What?
shall the Son of Man
Calm down.
be ashamed.
Calm down, boy.
Okay. Now, wait a minute. Wait just a minute, please. People want to know what that means that you just
That
said.
boy's got issues.
In your own word, tell us what does that mean?
Not a fucking clue. Not a fucking clue.
Don't yell it to us. Tell us what that means. I've never read the Bible, let's pretend, and I don't understand that type of language. Tell me how that applies in my own life.
Well, what I'm screaming is the Bible definition of preaching is Isaiah 58:1. It says, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet."
What did it mean, mate?
13-year-old James Charles Harris is Britain's youngest tycoon.
Weird.
He's here along with his mom, Kay, and says it's always been a challenge, she says, keeping James occupied. We're glad to have you join us.
Hello, James.
When did you know, James, that you were smarter than most people?
Well, I mostly realised only a couple of weeks ago when I was on a documentary, and they put me with the average child, and then I saw the difference.
Well, he's going to grow up weird, isn't he?
The first time. When I
Weirdo. So what do you think James grew up like?
Hi, Oprah. Hi,
Oh,
viewers.
for fuck's
It's
sake.
Lauren Harris here.
It's a man-boy-woman thing.
Being in America. To explain about my life.
Yeah, my life, my weird life.
My name is now Lauren.
Lauren,
I'm
yeah, now you call Lauren, aren't you, mate?
And I've been through it all.
Yes, you have.
People all around the world get plastic surgery every
Yes,
day.
they do.
But how many surgeries? My next guest has
3?
undergone 60 cosmetic procedures to change his
60?
appearance, including his latest.
This guy must look amazing. He must look amazing.
4 of his ribs. And now after transforming himself into someone completely different, he says he's finally done. With me now, the so-called human
Good.
Kendall.
What the
Rodrigo
fuck?
Alves.
What?
Match the logo.
Whoa!
Welcome.
for having me here. It's beautiful. Wow, I love your studio. Amazing. And you're gorgeous.
Oh, Rodrigo.
One of you's gorgeous. Dear me.
Look at this.
Go, fat bastard wanker.
Yeah. Well, we stopped feeding drinking, we stopped playing. Because you can't get paid for something.
Suck it. Deborah. No, it's Deborah.
You know, right side. Well, what was Well, I think my face will like that. Old pencil there, and then we're in Whitfield again.
That's a lion. Cheetah. That's an howler monkey. They're Persian and Neger. It's a camel. Elephants. That's a baby rhinoceros. That's a baby elephant. That's a Colombian blackface spider monkey. That's a mandrill. That's a tapir. That's a capybara. That's a Deborah. Zebra. Deborah the zebra. East African Sitatunga. Look like deers really. They're Provost's squirrels. Potty pig. That's a tree kangaroo. That is a boat. That's a banteng. That's a tapir. That's a sun bear. That's a rhinoceros hornbill. That's a beetle. That's an orangutan, look. It's a lizard. Little monkeys. That's a crocodile. little monkeys. That's Trevor the warthog. They're fish. Giraffe. That's an orangutan. It's a monkey. That's a Komodo dragon. That's a turtle that looks like a football. Green mouse deer. The turtle. As I look across this land that I created, I see the great rolling fields of green. I see the powerful mountains that soar into the skies, and I see the beautiful seas, both calm and immensely strong. I see the beautiful animals which I created, with both elegance and intense power. I see the innocent children that have the whole world at their feet, and the power to make this world a better and happier place for everybody. And then I see you morons. I see you fight over colours. I see you fight over teams. I see you fight over land. I watch on in amazement as you listen to people who say that they can talk to the dead. I see you stupidly give money to people who claim that they can speak to me. Me, God. I watch you worship a book that was written before paper was even invented. I see you believe in a prophet that flew a unicorn to the moon and cut it in half. I see TV evangelists touch people on the forehead and pretend to cure people of cancer. You all let them. You let them get away with it. I see people exploding concert halls full of children in the name of religion, and yet you will still believe in religion. I watch on in amazement as you vote for a game show host to become a world leader. I look on and watch as you get hooked on drugs that everybody told you never to touch, and I want to slap you in the face and vomit at your lack of ability to separate truth from fiction. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah. When you're lying on the floor, you better love someone. When you can't take anymore, you better love someone. When you feel like all your days are done and you're staring at the sun, you gotta get up and carry on. You gotta love someone. All this time that passed you by, feelings that will never die. But when you learn to love someone, that's when the fun begins. When you learn to love someone, that's when the fun begins. Crying from your soul, you better love someone. When your world's one big hole, you better love someone. When you think that all your days are done, you gotta grab hold of someone. 'Cause you'll never have no fun unless you love someone. All this time that passed you by, feelings that will never die.
that Iraq has chemical and biological weapons.
I take the fact that he develops weapons of mass destruction very seriously.
You can fly me across the ocean. You can drop me in the sand. Sit up in your ivory tower. Balance life up in your hand. But you can't take my heart away from me.
We've declared Shipman against the US.
You can tell me all your stories. Fill the whole world full of lies. Send me out to earn the glory. Fire missiles in our skies. But you can't take my heart away from me. No, you can't take my heart away from me. Who told you you should lie? Who said it was alright? Who told you you should lie? Who said it was alright? No, you can't take your heart away from me. No, you can't take your heart away from me. No, you can't take your heart away from me.
The main reason we went into Iraq at the time was we thought he had weapons of mass destruction. It turns out he didn't, but he had the capacity to make weapons of mass destruction.
Want you to never say goodbye. I want you to never say goodbye.
In the history of Iraq, a dark and painful era is over. A hopeful day has arrived. All Iraqis can now come together and reject violence and build a new Iraq.
Forget to shout.
Never got that.
Shirley?
Oh, did it?
You want to play it? Why, you just come in, aren't you?
We're off to another start.
Oh. Why? What do you mean, why?
Why? Yes or no?
She does want to play a lot. Couldn't help herself, look.
£10 for winning ticket.
There's quite a few in.
Yeah.
Could be like.
Oh, then you could just pull out five a line, 10 of a house.
There's no.
I'm getting £55 for a house.
Do you think?
And £17.50 for a line. That's my guess for tonight.
It's a lot bigger than last week, so I reckon £20 for line, £3 for house.
See, this has all messed up his calculations though, this last minute.
He's looking smart. He's looking like he's not been on piss today.
Yeah.
He's got his mafia uniform
He's been trying ecstasy out.
Bingo, bingo, stick it up your bum. Look at all scragglers coming in now, look.
Julie.
Alright, Ramjam's wife, how are you doing? This is the height of entertainment in heaven, this.
Just imagine this.
Yeah.
This makes it better though.
Yeah. If it isn't at least half-assed, we don't want to. No.
I stream it every week live on the YouTube channel. People like come in and like, it's like yeah. Every week.
If he plays it one more time,
one day he'll start on time, but he's played Fake Tune twice now.
Play it again.
The guy who runs the bingo is like the local drunk
Right, tonight we're playing
magician.
for £25 for the leg and £65 for the
Whoa.
65.
Somebody's retiring.
Somebody's
He needs to go slower because I've been drinking today.
Right, your first number is 6 and 4, 64. 1 and 9, 19. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 5, 65. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 6, 76. 3 and 2, 32. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 6, 46. 3 and 1, 31. 5 and 8, 58. 2 and 7, 27. 4 and 3, 43. 5 and 6, 56. 5 and 7, 57. 2 and 9, 29. 2 and 6, 26. Where are we going? Oh. 3 and 5, 35. We're not going. On its own, number 7. 8-0, blind 80. 8 and 2, 82. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 5, 75. 5 and 4, 54. Your taxi's here. 2 and 5, 25. On its own, number 9.
There's one beach off lemon.
Yeah.
There's 2
All the
coffees.
7s, 77. 8 and 7, 87. 2 and 4, 24. 2 and 8, 28.
This is going on a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
7 and 1, 71. 1 and 6, 16. 1 dozen.
Missed it, Bernard.
Number 12, Tony.
Look at that. Alright, you.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You do it quick.
3, £125 there. So just get me a pint.
25 quid. I reckon this top line here is good. Hang on, I didn't see anything.
Right, next number for the full house. What on it, Dave, again? So just get me a pint.
25 quid. I reckon this top line here is good.
£65.
Hang on, it makes it up. It just makes it up.
Right, next number so number 5.
This is it. This is big one.
8 and 9, 89.
It makes it up. It just
1
makes
and
it up.
5, 50. Number 5. 4 and 2, 42, 89.
It makes it
On its own, number 3, 15. Number 5. 4 and 1, 41, 42. 3 and 7, 37. So, number 3, 15. 4 and 9, 49. 41, 42. Top of the shop, blind 90. 3 and 6, 36. 7 and 8, 78. 3 and 4, 34. 3 and 9, 39. Downing Street, number 10. All the 2s, 22. 2 and 1, 21. 3 and 8,
it's not gone.
38. 7 all, blind 70. All the 5s, 55.
Hey, sarcasm, come on.
2 fat ladies, 88. We're looking for some, 13. 6 and 3, 63. 5 and 2, 52. Kelly's Eye, number 1.
Yes! Come on!
Go on, Steve!
Oh, they've done it again.
God!
There you go, young man. Well done. Thank you.
65 open the box tickets, please.
I only needed 5 on that one after the line were called.
Look. Just needed 40 there, look.
4, 5.
The rest of them were all shit.
7, 8, 9.
Fucking hell.
10.
God and Moses won't bingo again. Can you believe
12,
it? Who's in?
13, 14, 15.
Never even got to 69, look.
You got 16. Must have said it gone.
Steve.
Correct anyway. Hold on.
Well done, young man.
They're coming round with the police
Steve.
Are we sharing? Good time, wasn't it? How much you in for that?
65 clips in that.
That's it, that's bingo for another week in Heaven done.
That's 77. That's 77.50 in the kitty.
I'm God, welcome to heaven. I'm going to show you God's top 10 guitar riffs of all time that you can play if you've only just started to learn guitar. Not your top 10, my top 10. So if you don't agree with it, leave a comment below and I don't give a toss. Now, before you bugger off and take my lack of knowledge with you, there is a little message at the end of this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to God. And if you don't like God, leave me a message underneath. And if you do like God, leave me a message underneath. And if you don't want to leave a message and you've got no hands and you can't write, then I don't know how you got on here. But do something. Just do something, will you, please? Now, I haven't shown you how to play these, and I actually have not played all of them right. But what I will say is there is 1 million people on YouTube will show you how to play every single one of these songs, and they'll show you really, really simply. My advice to you would be learn the song how it is and then play it how you like, because if you just get into the habit of playing things exactly like they were played, that's how you will play things. You will end up playing like somebody else. Learn your own routine and learn your own style, and when you've learnt these songs, play them however you like. They'll sound the same. Just play them somewhere near and then do what you like in them and express yourself, because playing guitar is all about expressing yourself and doing whatever you want to do. You don't want to be Slash and you don't want to be Jimi Hendrix. You want to be a little bit of everybody, or you might just want to be Slash. Never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Yeah, she'll tell you she's an orphan after you meet her family. She paints her eyes as black as night now, pulls those shades down tight, gives a smile when the pain comes. Pain's gonna make everything alright. Says she talks to angels, call her out by her name. Ooh, yeah, she talks to angels. They all know her by her name. She keeps a lock of hair in her pocket, wears a cross around her neck. Yeah, the hair is from a little boy, and the cross of someone she has not met. Not yet. Says she talks to angels. They call her out by her name. Ooh, yeah, so she's downtime. Gives a smile when the pain comes. Pain's gonna make everything alright, alright. Says she talks to angels. They call her out by her name. Ooh, yeah, she talks to angels. They all know her by her name. Don't you know she talks to angels? They call her out. Don't you know that they call her out? Don't you know that they call her out by her name? What do you want? What are you looking at?
Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back. Ooh, ting tang, rolling back. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back. Whoa! Ooh, ting tang, rolling back. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back.
Everybody watching on your phone knows you're laughing.
Ting tang, rolling back. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back.
He's going to do Scatman John
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me, ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back.
This is the worst one ever. It's a good choice, isn't it? Unless he does a Celine Dion song next, this is his epic failure.
I told the witch doctor I didn't feel me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me some advice. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling back.
He's getting moves now, isn't he? Yeah. Now he's getting Shabba. Now he's getting famous.
You can keep it young for me just like you're a miser. And I admit I wasn't really smart. So when I went
Hail man to the man.
he taught me the way to win your heart. Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling bang. 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 Ooh, ee, ooh, ting tang, rolling bang.
Well done, me. I think that's the first time I've ever heard anybody have a go about.
Frog or a toad, frog or a toad. Which one is it? I do not know. Is it a frog or a toad? A frog or a toad? A frog or a toad? I do not know. Woo! Are you alright? Are you alright? As you might be able to tell from the title of this video, which I haven't written yet or decided what it's going to be called, this is about flat earthers. Da da da! Ooh. And for those of you who don't know what flat earthers are the people who walk on this spherical planet and don't believe that it's spherical. They don't believe that it is a circular or spherical ball. They believe it's flat, like their fucking brain! I've got a feeling that this one's going to be quite a long one, so go get yourselves a cup of tea. Ping, 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 ping. So for the remainder of this video, we're going to refer to them by their primitive name, which is... So, as you might gather, I don't believe in flat earth. But there are some things that we do agree on, which we'll talk about. We're going to go through a few questions. I'm going to answer them because I'm God. And then right at the end of this video, I am going to shoot an arrow right through your brains and debunk the whole suggestion of flat earth. We'll start with a question, eh? First of all, you dumbass, the horizon has got nothing to do with the earth being round or flat. The horizon is just as far as you can see. Even if you're looking up a hill, as far as you can see, that is your horizon. If you turn around and look the other way, as far as you can see, that's your horizon. The horizon is nothing to do with the shape of the planet. Now, if you mean when you're looking out to sea at the horizon, and that's as far as you can see, there is a limit to where you can see. If you watch a ship, eventually it disappears into the horizon. And that's because it's either gone too far for you to see, it's a poor day, or it's disappeared over the edge of the curvature of the sea. So you've decided gravity is a hoax. Brilliant. I wish it was a hoax because I've been trying to fly for ages and I just can't. Now you can go and learn about gravity all over the internet. It's quite simple to find, but until you come up with a better solution, I'm going with the scientists. Now I'm going to explain this the best I can remember when I got it explained to me. And it makes sense to me a little bit. And we're going to explain it with a roll of sellotape. I know it's not spherical, but this is Earth. And a little 10p coin, which is the moon. Now the Earth is also orbiting. And as it spins, it's trying to throw everything off. But it's got a bigger pull because it's bigger than everything. So that creates a tide in itself. Now the moon, I'm not going to be able to do this, also orbits. And that's got its own gravitational pull. And so as this is not making sense, can't do this. Fuck it. They've both got gravitational pull and that's why. Okay, that's enough explanations, isn't it? Let's just wrap it up right quick and then we can get to the good stuff. Alright. We didn't go to the moon. Do you know what? I think you might be right. I don't think we actually went to the moon. There is a lot of evidence to say that we didn't. And I don't know. I'm split. Just don't know. Everything revolves around the Earth. At all the same pace. Everything goes at the same speed around the Earth, does it? You're talking nonsense, you divvy. Why is there a flat Earth society? There's a bunch of knobheads who think that it's flat. There's a society for everything. There's a society for religion. And if you believe in that, you believe in any old bollocks. I wonder why we are the only flat planet. The sun's round, we know that. Moon's round. All the other planets are round. Why are we the flat one? Why do you think that is? I think it's because you're talking shite. You can fly all the way around Earth on a plane. There are routes that fly all the way around it. Now, I know that flat Earth wankers are saying that they're flying around the centre of their stupid map, which has got the South Pole or North Pole in the centre, and if you've gone around it, you've just flown around there. I know you're saying that. We've flown all the way around the Earth. Flat Earth wankers are saying that around the outside of their flat Earth is ice walls, and that is holding the ocean in, and that is stopping everybody from falling over the edge of the Earth. What's going to happen now with global warming? If this all melts, is all the ocean going to fall over the edge of the world? Oh no! And again, it says it in the Bible. Now, if you believe the Bible, you are going to believe flat Earth, because you're a fucking nutter. Now, I hope you're right. I hope you are right. I hope I'm totally wrong, and I hope the Earth is flat. I think it'd be so exciting to go on a flight underneath the Earth and have a look at the routes and see what's going on. It would be brilliant. What a great change in the middle of our lives to see something as amazing as that, and we were totally wrong about it. That would be fantastic. I'd love it. But sadly, you're wrong, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, Felix Baumgartner might be the most stupid man on the planet. He's certainly the most brave man on the planet, or off the planet. Felix did the world's highest ever skydive from 24 miles away from the planet. And some of you might say, well, what does that prove? Well, I'll tell you what it proves. If you go to YouTube and search Felix's name, you will find the video footage from his head cam and a cam on his belt where it shows you him skydiving back to Earth. It clearly shows the curvature of the planet from a distance away, and it is utter proof that the Earth is spherical. If you don't believe me, go and check it out. Now, on the day of his jump, you could have gone and watched it live, which I did. There's almost a point where it looks like he's not going to go through with it, but it's there for you to see in video from 3 different angles, and you can watch the whole thing on YouTube and you can see for yourself. And the bonus of this is you get to see the Earth. Now, if you're still a flat Earth wanker, which you probably are, you can comment underneath this video and you can let me know your thoughts. Tell me why I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I hope I am wrong, but I'm not.
Mary had a baby, she told me it was mine. We made up a story, we were shit-faced at the time. I sent my mate Gabriel to tell Joseph of the plot. He said it was a miracle and a gift from God. The Mary asked for child support, and that just pissed me off. I'm gonna nail this bastard to a cross. Oh, nail this bastard to a cross. Let's all nail this bastard to a cross. Oh, nail this bastard to a cross. Let's all nail this bastard to a cross.
Something for 40 years. People relied on it to be there. Then, no longer. for some folk to take. He said to me before, I don't know what I'll do when this is all done.
Sitting in Audi every day with Ella?
Yeah. Come on, Jack. She's not oil painting. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's terrible.
She's a double of Ken Dodd. Eyes up.
Aye, she does have a look of Ken Dodd, I think. I always look like the diddy men at school.
What do you got with that pike you must have?
Winston's back. Back into the fridge tab until such times as a customer wants to pay for one.
Now, that's been heated. You can't reheat that. That's health and safety.
150.
50.
Deal.
Ring the bell.
Kaiser, we've never even met this woman. Can you not just give the money? And then we'll see you in the pub later.
Look, he's after a nice thing here, having a whipping. The least you can do is hand the money in yourselves. Anyway, it speaks like her to know she's got neighbours round about her.
Kaiser, hello, Hen. I was just doing a bit of dusting, keep in mind our things.
This is Jack, and Victor, the new hero.
Would you like to come in?
This is an emergency appeal from Help From Above. Hello, I'm God, and I need your help. There's a certain group of people that don't have the ability that you have, and all the luxuries that you have. They need help in this weather. These weather conditions are serious, and they affect them a lot more than they affect you. These people struggle just to get out of bed in the morning in cold weather. Their limbs ache, and their muscles ache, and their bones creak, and they struggle to do the simple things that we take for granted every single day. They don't have anybody to look after them. Nobody visits these people. While the rest of us are getting up early in the morning and scraping our cars off and battling hard to get to work, this group of people struggle. Imagine if you were trapped all alone in your house over this period of cold weather. Imagine how lonely these people are. And think about the struggle. Think about the struggle that these people have every day just to get to their cars and get to work. The thing that we all take for granted every single day. Teachers all over the country are struggling today. In 2018, they're struggling just to do the simple things. While millions of parents across the UK are taking time off work to sit in front of their nice warm fires and look after their children, teachers are suffering. Things that we take for granted every single day are not so easy for teachers. Things like getting up 20 minutes earlier and scraping the snow off your car are not simple tasks for teachers. Poor teachers only get between 11 and 13 weeks holiday a year, so in between going on strike and teacher training days, there's not enough time to learn life skills, like driving in the snow and fitting snow tyres, like we all have to learn. You can make a difference to teachers' lives all over the United Kingdom by simply donating at the link below this video. Teachers need 4x4s, teachers need snow tyres, and teachers need to know how to drive in the snow, and you can help. Please spare a thought for these poor teachers that are suffering in these harsh conditions. Please give generously. You can make a difference. It's been a while since we've done a proper video in it, so I thought I'd do one today because it makes sense after what's been going on in America, and I am a bit vocal about it on Twitter as well, so thought I'd show you something today. as a way of combating shootings in schools in America. They've come up with a genius idea, so I'd like to show you it. It's amazing.
Good to go? I guess that's a yes, huh? Yes, sir. Okay. We're here this morning because we want to announce a very innovative and, we believe, an important aspect to solving this issue that we're having with the violence in the schools. The key here is information flow and prevention. If you've listened to all of the recent town hall meetings, the meeting with the president, there's a lot of talk about how do you prevent it, how do you get the information to the right people. Because we want to prevent these things before we have to respond, before you have to have somebody in a school that's armed and take action. We want to stop them ahead of time. And we have verifiable proof that that can work because we've done it before. But in order for that information to get to the right people, there has to be a central place for the information to go, and there has to be certainty that that information is going to get to the right people. We know that it can't work if it goes to a federal agency who doesn't have the connection to the local agency to get the information there. So we have, at the Sheriff's Office, a Connect Protect app that we gave out to the public. We asked that company to develop an app that can be strictly tailored to the school system. It's called Student Protect. Working with the school police and the superintendent of schools, this app is going to be given to the students and the parents at the schools free of charge. And on that app, they will be able to report mental health problems, bullying problems, social media problems, suspicious activity to the school police or their parents or the school staff. And that information will be channeled to the proper people to do something about it. That's how it works.
So this app, you can report, slow down mate, you can report people who you think are acting a bit suspicious or a bit strange. And apparently the police are going to chase up on that, and that's going to help gun crime stop, which is absolutely bonkers. You can't just report people because they're a little bit different or a bit weird. It's just bonkers. Some kids are weird, and how does pulling them kids up help them to not be weird? Fact is, and they're blaming some of this gun crime on kids who've got mental health problems. Kids are emotional. At that age, there's all sorts of thoughts go through their bodies and their minds. Don't worry though, if that don't sort it, Donald Trump's got an idea. What he's going to do is he's going to give guns to school teachers, because school teachers don't lose their shit, do they? So he's going to hand guns out to school teachers, and then everything will be alright, won't it? I'll tell you what, I bet there are more teachers with mental health problems than there are kids. I bet there's more teachers that are stressed out every single day than there are kids. I bet there are more teachers that have got depression and are treating it with pills trying to get themselves right than there are kids. So what's to stop one of them teachers one day going into a class and absolutely blitzing a classroom of children with the handgun that Donald Trump has given them to protect them very same children? There's kids walking out of schools all over America protesting about gun laws and how they want to see them more strict, and not one person has mentioned them kids. Everybody who's argued for guns has not mentioned them children. They don't care what they're doing, which is absolutely bonkers. Have a thought for these kids. The first words that came out of the NRA's mouths when they did their first talk was that they need to get more guns to more people to protect more people. If you believe that, you're an idiot. You need to get guns off your streets. That's what you need to do first. But some people love guns more than they love their children. So the problem is that nobody is going to stand up and change things because you love guns. You love them. And it's okay for you to turn up at this school, Mr. Trump, and pretend that you love these children and you feel sorry for them. I'm sure you do feel sorry for them, but what are you going to do about it? Because I bet you will do nothing. And you can all sit at home and you can pray for these children. It's too late. Your prayers are not going to be answered because nobody gives a shit about prayers. Prayers don't save lives, do they? Taking fucking guns off the streets save lives, you moron. And if you're amongst the people who think that giving teachers guns to protect your kids is a good idea, you're a fucking idiot! Okay, just a quick video, just in reply to Beaky Red Eyes, who had a brilliant idea about me putting my inventions and shit on Dragon's Den. So here we go, here's application form. Please indicate the boxes below the stage your business is currently at. So I filled most of it in. So trading, yeah. Name, God the Good One. Age, infinite. Date of birth, beginning of time. Home phone number, don't have one. Work phone number, don't have one. Don't have a mobile phone. I wrote in that they can get me on Twitter just in case. Home address, heaven. Company address, heaven. Present occupation, I'm God. Marital status, I'm married to Mary, mum of Jesus. Previous jobs, never had a job really other than this. Name of the business, I don't really have a name, so I put heaven. Describe your idea in one line. I created some cool life stuff and now I think it's gone bad, so I want to kill off some people. Amount of investment, just have to invest your soul into it. Percentage of share, I started off with 1%, but then I said I'd give 2% if they made improvements. Executive summary, I created humans at the beginning of time and designed a set of rules to follow. Recently humans have become selfish and have lost all their moral standards. I would like to kill off all the bad humans and strip them of their families and their assets. This will make life better for everyone and we could become very rich. I think that's fair enough. Do you own all of the intellectual property in your business? Yeah, everything's mine. Do you have a written business plan? No, so it's in my head. Why do you think your business product would make a good investment for the Dragons? Because I'm God and I'm fucking successful. Have you been on television before? Shitloads, every Sunday morning. Never applied for this shit before. Where did you most recently hear about the show? This cunt on Twitter said I should apply. Have you applied to show before? No. Please use this section to tell us about your background. I'm God and I created everything. I like shagging, football and getting drunk. I'm interested in shagging, getting drunk and stuff like that. Had a kid called Jesus and I let the Jews nail him to a cross. So I think that covers it. Do you have any criminal convictions? No, I can pretty much do what I like, can't I? I'm God, so. Have you been bankrupt? No, I'm clean. Printed. God. Sign it. God. There you go. That's it. Oh, there's another page there. Ethnic origin. It doesn't give me a choice of everything, so I put, it says black or other. I don't know what a black other is, but I'll tick that and I put in all the above depending on my mood. So I should tick them all really. Can do all of them, can't I? We'll do that. And then it asks me for my gender. Today I'm a male, but I can do both. Do you consider yourself disabled? Yes, I'm a bit of a spaz. Help us with our research. Alright, it says it's asking where I found out about it. Other, please state, some cunt on Twitter. That's you. So there you go. I've already done envelope, so we'll put it in an envelope and we'll get it off to Dragon's Den and see if they get back to us. There we go. Honey.
Fuck you, go out from here.
Are you hungover?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Go out.
Fuck off.
I was fuck your mother, you know.
You won't. I'm God. I don't have one.
You're shit.
I haven't had a shit.
Yes, you are. I know.
You don't know.
You're fucking shit. Because you scared to show me your face.
It's there, look.
It's very bad.
You've got a pink blanket, and pink is for gays.
Are you from England?
Yeah.
Can you give me money? I know you should have.
Why does everybody think we've got lots of money in England?
What?
Everybody thinks we've got lots of money, but we haven't.
But you is English guy. You should know where to get money.
You go to work.
No, in work it's not. You can't to get money in the job.
Yeah.
It's not job.
It is true. Where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine.
Okay, but do you have a job?
What?
Have you got a job?
No.
Well, that's why you haven't got any money. Are you going to get a job?
No, I don't want working. I'm lazy. I don't like to do some job.
All right.
I want to have my personal business.
But if you don't get a job, you'll always be skint.
I believe in God.
I'm God. I'm God.
You?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You do bad things.
No.
Because you are just people, you can't to see your God.
I'm God. If you think that if you think God exists and you believe in God, then why would God not be clever enough to be on the internet? God likes internet too, and I'm God.
You need help. You need to go to the hospital.
You need a job.
I don't need a job. Anyway, I will not work. Russian people in Ukraine, they are very lazy, you know.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. You like vodka, don't you?
No, I like pussies.
You like pussies?
Yeah. In my country, it's very nice pussies, better like in your country.
Okay, but you won't get good pussy because you've got a pink cover, and that's not very manly, is it?
No.
I can help you if you want.
How?
Go get a job.
No, I don't need job. I need money.
Yeah, but money doesn't come for nothing.
Yeah, because I am citizen, I am man, I am person.
Okay, that doesn't make sense. You still need to get a job, and if you get a job, then you'll get pussy, and you'll have money.
You are interesting people. I first time to see. You are like children. You can't. I don't know. You thinking like children, small.
You think
it's good, but I think you are good man, better like Russians and people from my country. But you
can't do anything because you are beggar like me.
I'm God.
No, you're just beggar. And you need really need help.
You need help. You need to get a job.
No. You're stupid. You're thinking only about job.
You need to have a job.
No.
Can you remember when Germany invaded Poland in World War II? Can you remember this?
Yeah.
Okay, and they built a concentration camp called Auschwitz.
Yes, I know.
And
they were killing people in there.
Yeah. And above the gates, they wrote on the gates, "Work will set you free." Can you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, but laying in bed won't set you free. That'll just make you lazy, more lazy and more stupid. There was an ounce of truth in what the Germans said. If you worked hard, you stayed alive. And I know it was a bad thing, but it still applies, does that? Work will set you free.
How do you think English people and German people are the same or not?
Yeah, Germans and English are exactly the same. They're a little bit more rude than us, but they're much more organised than us. But they like to drink and watch football.
But my friend from England said me it's very different cultures. Because German people is more sneaky, and but English people is more tolerant.
Yeah, English people are more tolerant, but that's sort of a failure. We shouldn't be tolerant. If people come here to our country taking the piss, we should give them a good slap and send them home. Germans used to do that, but now Germans are invaded by immigrants and they've got real problems.
I don't like Germany.
It's a good...
I want German finished. You know.
Okay. Okay, nice speaking to you, dude. I'm going. Get yourself up and get a job.
Yeah, bye.
See you later, man.
Yeah.
Alright. What are you doing?
Watching a film.
Cool. What film?
I don't know.
Nice one.
Why you got a mask on?
This is what I look like. I'm God, look.
You're God?
Yeah.
God's not real. Religion's just false hope.
No. I'm God. I'm a real one. I'm only God that's ever answered you.
Why do you have a really familiar voice?
Because I'm God and I'm famous on I'm on YouTube and I'm famous.
Oh no.
I am. Are you on Twitter?
No, I'm not on Twitter.
Alright. No hope for you then.
What's the YouTube channel?
God the Good One.
God.
What?
Oh, same old background.
Oh. Did you find... Oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah, but no, I don't... Wait, whereabouts are you from? It's probably your accent I find familiar.
Yorkshire. That's God's country, Yorkshire.
The land of tea. Oh, I wonder you sound like Peter Kay.
Oh, look, do you watch football?
Yeah.
I look like Mo Salah. He'd be devastated. He'll be shaving it off soon so he don't look like me.
What team do you support?
Liverpool, there's only one team really. You sound very southern though, so you probably support West Ham.
I ain't a pikey.
So you must support like a rival of West Ham then?
Yeah.
Tottenham or somebody or...
Yeah.
I'm not a pikey. Good one. Right, go in. See you later. Alright. No! It's the devil! I'm God! Devil! Devil wanker! I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. What did it say? It says homo on it. I can't hear you because you're too poor to have a microphone. Devil person! I will kick your ass. Ah! God! Jackass. I'll kick your ass.
Keeping it, to get on the edge, have some success out there, get everybody outflanked, and then come right back with Kyle Eckel.
Eckel has 9 carries in the middle of the field, and Candido.
Alright guys, just having a walk out in snow. Show you where we are in a second. It's about -2. It's not covered in snow, but it's snowing. Give you a quick look here. Talking to you. This morning, did you poo on my carpet and then be sick somewhere as well? Was that you or was it your brother? Just ignore me then. I'm talking to you. Did you poo on carpet and were you sick on carpet as well this morning? I'm talking to you. I'm asking Steve if he pooed on my carpet. Did you? Or was it your brother? Because I'm going to ask him and he'll probably grass you up because he's not as nice as you. I'll go find him. Okay, where have you been for 2 days? And did you shit on my rug and sick on his carpet yesterday? Why aren't you speaking? Alright guys, I've put a little video together for you of the greatest tattoos ever done. Make sure you comment underneath and tell me which is your favourite out of this little lot. And I hope you enjoy it and subscribe. Goodbye. Alright, we don't do a lot of politics, do we, here? So, something happened this week in politics that I thought were quite good. So, we're going to have a little look at that. That's right, in Ugandan politics this week, they rioted in Parliament. Great! How exciting is that? The guy threw a chair and a guy smashed a guy in the head with a stick, and so he jumped on him. Brilliant! Not the first time that's happened in a Parliament. In the Ukraine Parliament, they also had a little riot. Remember this? Pretty good, but not my favourite little riot in a political building. My favourite will be the Koreans. Have a look at these. That's right, the women get stuck in while the blokes have a look. All they needed to do was throw a few soap suds in there and we could have got some women wrestling going. Brilliant! Well, you can guarantee that that shit's not going to be happening in England. Because the UK Parliament, they're very, very busy doing other things. That's right, we're very busy having a little nap, aren't we?
Why are those people who have existing rights of action only able to get this strange they don't realise in time they might have an action. And finally, this strange question of how in future Parliament about what is effectively primary legislation, and we'll regard so when we came to power we showed not the slightest sign of wishing to undo any of it.
Now, we're paying these lazy bastards to go to London, show up in House of Lords and have a little nap. We pay these guys. How embarrassing is that? This is the United Kingdom. It's only a small place. From here to here, you can drive that in one day. But it's not just one country. This is Scotland. This is Ireland. This is Southern Ireland. This is Northern Ireland. This is Wales. And the rest of it is England. Now, if you live in Lancashire, which is here, you don't like Yorkshire, which is here. And if you live in Yorkshire, well, you don't like Lancashire. That's just there. Okay? If you live in the south, which we think is about there, you don't like the northerners. But the northerners, they don't like the southerners. And if you live in the northeast, you don't like southerners and you think everybody's a southerner. This is the northeast here. But the northeast don't like to be called Scottish because they're not Scottish. They're English. They're Geordies. Scotland, they don't like England. And Ireland, they don't like England. Wales, they don't like England. But England don't mind the rest of them. They're not interested. If someone in Northern Ireland doesn't like England, there might be a guy next door to them that wants to be part of England. It's a strange thing. If you are from Liverpool, which is over here, you don't like Manchester, which is right next door to you. But if If you're from Manchester, you don't like Liverpool. And that's still right next door to you. England and Scotland and Ireland and Wales don't like France, which is here. Behold the atheist's nightmare.
Hold this, Kurt. Behold the atheist's nightmare. Now, if you study a well-made banana...
If you study a well-made banana, you dickhead.
Now, if you study a well-made banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 ridges. On the close side, 2 ridges. If you get your hand ready to grip a banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 grooves, on the close side 2 grooves. The banana and the hand are perfectly made one for the other.
Like a cock and a hand, eh?
You'll find the maker of the banana, Almighty God, has made it with a non-slip surface. It has outward indicators of inward contents: green, too early; yellow, just right; black, too late. Now, if you go to the top of the banana, you'll find, as with the soda can makers, they placed a tab at the top. So God has placed a tab at the top.
So that it could hang from a tree, mate.
When you pull the tab, the contents don't squirt in your face.
Like jism, you cunt.
You'll find the wrapper, which is biodegradable, has perforations. Notice how gracefully it sits over the human hand. Notice it has a point at the top for ease of entry. It's just the right shape for the human mouth. It's chewy, easy to digest, and it's even curved toward the face to make the whole process so much easier. Seriously, Kurt, the whole of creation testifies to the genius of God's creative hand.
Even your mate thinks you're a prick. He's laughing his head off at you.
Hold this, Kurt. Behold the atheist's nightmare. Now, if you study a well-made banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 ridges. On the close side, 2 ridges. If you get your hand ready to grip a banana, you'll find on the far side there are 3 grooves, on the close side 2 grooves. The banana and the hand are perfectly made one for the other. You'll find the maker of the banana, Almighty God, has made it with a non-slip surface. It has outward indicators of inward contents: green, too early; yellow, just right; black, too late. Now, if you go to the top of the banana, you'll find, as with the soda can makers, they placed a tab at the top. So God has placed a tab at the top. When you pull the tab, the contents don't squirt in your face. You'll find the wrapper, which is biodegradable, has perforations. Notice how gracefully it sits over the human hand. Notice it has a point at the top for ease of entry. It's just the right shape for the human mouth. It's chewy, easy to digest, and it's even curved toward the face to make the whole process so much easier. Seriously, Kurt, the whole of creation testifies to the genius of God's creative hand.
Hi, give me a paw.
Thank you. You could have just picked his car up.
Right. I had a little plan, and I thought we were going to overpower the staff on aeroplane after I've had my cheese and biscuits, and then go into cabin crew. So I got my cheese and biscuits so I could get a knife. It's going to take me ages. It's going to take me ages to do that one. What are you doing? Oi. Steve. Don't you dare bite that. What are you doing? Have you done?
Did you miss it?
What are you saying?
Need a poo. Need a poo. Mama, need a poo.
Oh, bye then. Hello, Earth dudes. It's been a few days since we've been on, hasn't it? So, nothing to tell you really. Earth's rubbish and heaven's brilliant still. So that's how I made it. But just wanted to tell you and show you one little thing that just happened that made me laugh my head off. So I've got people in heaven having meetings, and we've got YouTube on in the background just spinning around videos. And as you know, you get adverts of all sorts of nonsense. I'd just like to show you an advert that came on in the middle of my business meeting in heaven. Great, it's great fun, and I won't tell you too much about it. We'll have a little chat afterwards, but it's good, so watch it all.
Self-confidence. Some men have it, others want it. LG Hanger can help you get it. The LG Hanger is a vacuum-based male enhancement product that targets the tunica albuginea, a very thick band of connective tissue composed of collagen and elastic fibers, which allows your penis to expand and contract. In order for your penis to grow larger, you must overcome the structural bonds of this collagen. Traction, when applied consistently along the length and diameter of the penis, causes the collagen to separate and remodel to a larger size. The LG Hanger system is basically a traction device that uses a unique custom-made vacuum chamber. It was designed and has been tested to hang up to 25 pounds. Most other devices sold today only achieve approximately 5 pounds. Since major gains start to occur at about 8 to 10 pounds, it only makes sense to invest in a system that can get you where you want to go. The LG Hanger system is comfortable and effective because each chamber is custom machined using the customer's measurements to ensure a perfect fit. The system is easy to use. Simply attach the system chamber using the silicone sleeve, secure the sleeve with the Velcro strap, apply vacuum, and attach the weight. Find out how you too can get more self-confidence now.
So we're there discussing something in the office, and that came on, and we had a minute and a little bit of talking about how to enlarge your penis. Good stuff. So I hope you watched it, and if you've got a small penis, get one of them. It's like a big pump thing that sucks your willy into it and stretches your willy and makes it big. So if I didn't give you a big willy in the first place, there's your chance. Get yourself into that video and you can get a really big willy. There you go. Merry Christmas.
Leanne McGee is the hospital's director. Whenever she can, she comes back to the floor.
I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. Between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill. And I think there's a difference between being mentally ill and not being mentally ill.
Hi. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Bells on something, making spirits bright. What a fucking great laugh we're gonna have tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I don't know any of the words to this bit, so I'll make them up. Come and join my church, give me lots of money, we'll buy a new church roof, and it will be fucking ace. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a bloody open sleigh. Some more words that nobody gets to. No one gives a shit about them, not me or you. I will just keep babbling on, talking loads of shite, and then we'll sing the chorus of Sleigh Bells in the Night. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a bloody open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. And that's Jingle Bells by God. Get off my land now.
I would always advise you to subscribe to God. In fact, if you don't subscribe to God, then you'll live a shorter life. Subscribe to God. Thank you very much. Hi guys, yesterday in Egypt, Muslim terrorists murdered over 300 people in a mosque. They put a bomb inside the mosque and exploded it, and as people tried to escape and ran into the streets to get away, they shot them dead. You disgusting people. So this video is a little bit about that, but it's also about what makes atheists better people than religious people. Like the fact, if religious people treat people well or bad, it's because God told them to. Whereas atheists, we treat people bad or good because we want to. We don't have an excuse. We're not blaming anybody else. We take that decision ourselves and we take responsibility for it. Atheists do not have to get out of bed on a Sunday morning. Atheists will marry your daughter no matter what religion she is. Atheists marry daughters because they're pretty and they're nice people. Atheists do not believe in talking snakes. Atheists are told how to behave by the law. Atheists don't pray to an invisible man in the sky. Atheists don't get upset if you don't believe what they believe in, because they believe in nothing. Absolutely nothing. No God, no ghosts, no spirits. We get on with everybody. There's no special food that I can't eat. In fact, if you told me what I can and can't eat, I'm probably going to go out of my way to do exactly the opposite. I don't think bacon's too bad. Normal atheists wouldn't go out of their way to listen to the guy who married a 9-year-old kid. We would probably think that was a bit weird. Atheists don't live in little secluded communities that only deal with their own kind. Because our own kind are people. Just people. We mix with everybody. Imagine that. And if we've got a club or somewhere where that we attend, or a hobby, everybody's welcome. You can come in. You don't even have to take your shoes off. If you play football, everybody gets to join in. If you go to a working men's club, anybody can go to that working men's club. Unless you're a woman and you can't play pool. We don't run into shopping centres and shout, "Nothing is great!" and explode into pieces, killing hundreds of people. We don't do it. Not in our remit. I know it comes a bit difficult because I'm God. But I don't expect you to believe in me. I don't care. I don't care if you don't believe in me. I'm not going to kick off. Won't be stood outside a shopping centre handing flyers out and asking you to join my cult. Because I don't care if you join or not. Although it'd be nice if you subscribed. Yeah. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken, 'cause blackbirds can speak.
Mein Name ist Adolf Hitler und ich bin ein Catholic. I was brought up as a Catholic. Catholics. Ja.
Good day, dickheads! Okay, I've got a massive hangover, so I'm not in mood for this, but I thought it's about time that I prove that I'm God, because that is the most asked question on my Twitter account. How can you prove that you're God? So today, I'm going to prove it, and we'll do a long version where you can watch the magic, and then we'll do a short edited version where you can watch the little tiny chunks of magic. Okay, so let's get straight to it. And what better way to prove the fucking magic of God than in my fucking old favourite, toast. I'm gonna prove to you in toast, time and time again. Toast! Toast, toast, toast. So we're gonna do it, and I'm gonna prove to you that I'm God. And after this, you'll all be believers, and that's the fucking power of God. Woohoo! Okay, guys, so here's the first one. There you go. Here we go. I'll put it on for about. I don't know how to work it, so it's just a toaster. So while you're watching this shit, don't forget there's a little button down here or down there, whichever way I'm facing, I don't know. And it says subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, because without people subscribing to God, religion doesn't fucking work, really. So don't forget to subscribe to God, and keep sharing this with your friends, and don't forget, God loves you. Does he love you, really, does he? There we go, guys. Are you ready? So the first sign from God, there we go. It's my old favourite. It's a cross. There you go. Okay guys, this is miracle number 2. There you go. Let's get that one in. Oh, come in. Here we go. So miracle number 2. Just to prove. There you go. I am God. There you go, it's written down for you, can't mistake that one. So there's another little miracle for you. Put that with that miracle. We'll be back with number 3 in a second. Okay, so there's loaf of bread. Oh shit, I dropped a bit in there. Slice of bread number 3. Oh, there we go. So special message on this one for everybody. Here we go. Bono is a cunt. So there you go. That's that one. Number 4. There we go. And here we go. Here's miracle number 4. There we go. That's me revealing myself in toast. Not revealing myself, that's rude. That's something that Jimmy Savile would do. And then one last one. There you go. Bread. Like you do. And I'll leave you to this one. A special one and my old favourite. Here we go. And good old favourite. Jesus. So we've made Jesus appear. Well, I've made Jesus appear. Not we, it's me, it's got the powers, not you lot. So there you go, Jesus. So there you go. Once again, you asked and God delivered. Okay, so here's the proof. That's me in toast. Let's follow this up with I am God in toast. I can't say it any clearer, can I? My lad Jesus on toast. So don't forget, it's his birthday coming up, and it's on the 25th of December. So don't forget to send him a present. My symbol that I designed, quite an easy design. You can make it with 2 sticks. And Bono is a cunt. So there you go. Here we go. Proof of God in toast. And I do this all the time. I'm always showing you in toast, and there's still skeptics. Well, there you go. You've seen it actually happen. So there you go. Fucking toast. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong.
Subscribe to God!
Hello! Welcome to heaven. Let's get a few things off our chest right at the beginning. Let's talk about the rapey entertainment industry. Come on, it's the fashion at the minute. If you are a Hollywood celebrity, there's a good chance that you've been on the casting couch and you've been fingered by an executive. So let's get straight into it. Corey Feldman has done something really good today, if it's true, which you never know whether it is or not. But he has named the guy who abused him when he was a child, and that guy is Ron Grissom. Ever heard of him? No, nobody's ever heard of him. We haven't heard of him, have we? Apparently, he was an actor, and he was Corey's assistant when he was a small boy. At which point, he fingered Corey. Turns out that Ron is a convicted sex offender and he went to jail in 2003. He's a bad man. And now, in 2017, it turns out that Scotland Yard are investigating Kevin Spacey. Aye now, what are they investigating him for? They're investigating him for a report of assaulting somebody, sexually assaulting somebody, in 2008. Well done, Scotland Yard. That's only 9 years late. Well done, Scotland Yard. You're fantastic, you're doing a great job. Who remembers Trinny and Susanna? The two stuck-up gobshites that slagged people off for wearing shit clothing and told them that they didn't look good and they weren't dressing correctly. Ooh. Susanna Constantine has been on Loose Women to have a little chat and get herself back into the limelight. And what's the fashionable subject at the minute? Oh, it's being sexually assaulted, isn't it? And Susanna told a story about when she went to the doctors for a lower back injury, no less. And while she was in the doctors, her story goes, the doctor slipped her finger up her vagina while he was examining her back injury. Other people might have gone home and had reported that because it seems a bit weird. Susanna didn't report it. She went home and researched on the internet whether it's normal to slip your finger up somebody's vagina when you're looking at their lower back problem. And here is what she said about it.
I wonder if he's still around and maybe there's something you can do. I mean, you know, for me it's water under the bridge.
That view again?
It's water under the bridge. It's water under the bridge. It's water under the bridge.
Oh. Oh, really? Oh, really? Really?
Could be a plot for your next novel. It could be. Well, actually, it could be, yes.
Ooh. Poppies. It turns out that 25% of young people are refusing to wear poppies this year because they see it as glorifying war. You're an idiot. Wearing a poppy is supporting the people who fight and make huge sacrifices so that you can live, so that white and black people can live on this planet together, so that religious and non-religious people can live on this planet together. If you don't buy a poppy, or you refuse to wear a poppy because you think it glorifies war, you're an idiot. I've been God. Welcome to heaven, and I will see you next time. Subscribe and share and do whatever you do. And if you don't share and you don't subscribe, I will fucking smite you.
It's water under the bridge. It's water under the bridge. It's water under the bridge.
Good day to you, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to heaven. I'm God, and this little video is explaining something about my masks. From time to time, we do give away masks, and you've got to be active, and you've got to be on God's channel to make sure that you win in a chance. Well, that didn't make sense. You're in with a chance of winning one. We don't sell them, but we think we might do. We might not though. But anyway, 14 masks have been distributed around the world now. So there's 14 gods hanging around somewhere doing things in masks. Nice to see you. I'm going to do a little video to show you how we make them. And at the end of this, I'll come back and we'll have a little chat about something else that's going on. Goodbye. So this is how we print our wigs. print that. Wigs, the masks, aren't they? Let's put that over there so I can see it. It's too big. Like that. I'm going to do 3. And we're going to print them right high quality. And we're going to print them on that printer, I think. Yeah. Click print. That should start. Go on, printer. This is how it works in heaven. Slowly, look. See, if that's not enough of God's time spent on this, I don't know what more you want from me. Blood. Come on! I can spy through here, look. Past God's toilet paper. I think we'll just video one of these happening here. Don't fast forward it, watch it all. It's cheating if you fast forward it all. Just a good bit. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, let's go. Get on with the show. So I'll show you who's on God's computer, look. It's Megan Fox, look. I get Megan to say look, say hello to God's mask winners. Now.
Good morning to God's mask winners.
And she's one of them as well.
Do that again? Okay. Alright, now I totally have it.
There we go. So there's one printed off. Just doing a few more. Now I've got to cut it out, but I've also got to out camera, so this is going to be a bit of a pain, isn't it? This is going to take forever. Let's do it like this. She's still saying it, look. There we go. That's one bit done.
We stop winning. It's fucking night. We stop winning. It's fucking night. It's costing him a fortune.
So here we go. They'll come like this, completely white, and then we print them. And then we lay it flat on here on the heat press, and then we go and get God's face. Here's God's face, and we'll lay God's face down like this. Just get it nice and straight. Okay, and then we're ready to press it. And now that's really hot, look. And just put that on. It's all one-handed, this, look, so that we don't burn anything. Make sure that's straight still. And kaboom! That's 60 seconds of fire. Can you hear Megan Fox in background?
Oh no, that's right. You're white and you're tan. You'll be fine. Just wear the mask. I'm sure they'll love it.
And what does it look like? Look like God mask, look. There you go. Hee-hoo. And presentation's everything in it, so we're going to make sure that we put it on here so it looks nice and neat. And we're going to try and do it one-handed because that's a ball ache, so I can keep holding this. There you go. Ta-da! So there you go, that's how God makes his masks. I am not with it today, I'm proper full of cold. But there you go. Also, we have opened the merchandise shop, which it should be in a link down below there. Don't forget to like this or fucking thumbs up it and share it or whatever. And don't forget to tell everybody on the planet to subscribe to God, because if you don't follow God, you won't fucking live right long, will you?
We've got to remember that we once won it in 1966. Croatia have done absolutely nothing in any competitions ever, and we've already beaten them once 5-1 in 2009, so they must be really shit. I've got a giant wanger, haven't I, Gareth? I'm probably gonna go and terrorise this team and absolutely murder them with my massive torture. I might even put it inside them when we get back in the change rooms for a treat. Even though that I speak like a bit of a spastic, I can still score a lot of goals, which surprises some people. Also, I'm most important goal scorer in Europe at minute, so if that Raheem Sterling could pass it a bit more, maybe we'd have more goals. Come on, Gareth, let's fuck off. I'll let you speak next time if you want to.